Hello students. So students, in the last part we have studied about converse of Thales theorem. Okay. In that part student we have solved few questions based upon Thales theorem and few more examples also. Okay. So in today's video also student we will solve few more questions based upon Thales theorem and converse of Thales theorem. Okay. So student, this is the question, this is the example number 2 of your chapter number 6. Okay, example number 2 of chapter number 6. And what is the question student? I can write the question, that is question is ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium, okay, with AB parallel DC. Okay, E and F are the points. E and F are the points. E and F are the points on non-parallel sides. Non-parallel sides AD and BC respectively. Okay, respectively such that EF is parallel to AB. Okay, in figure. Okay, figure is given student. In figure, show that AE upon ED equal to BF upon FC. Okay, this we have to prove. This is the example number 2 just before the exercise 6.2. So what is given student? In the question given that AB is a trapezium and E and F are the points on the non-parallel side AD and BC such that EF is parallel to AB. Figure is given. Okay, show that AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. So we will draw the diagram. Diagram is ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, ABCD is a trapezium. So this is A, B, C and D. Okay, and E and F are the points on non-parallel side. Non-parallel sides are AD and BC. So at AD E is there and at BC F is there, and when we will join EF, that is parallel to BC. Okay, EF is parallel to DC. EF is parallel to DC. So parallel to AB is given student. EF is parallel to AB is given. Okay, so we have to prove AE upon ED equal to BF upon FC. So question is that ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC. E and F are the points on non-parallel side AD and BC, and EF is parallel to AB. Then prove that AE upon ED equal to BF upon FC. Now student, you have studied two theorem. One is Thales theorem and the second one is converse of Thales theorem. So which theorem we are going to apply? See, whenever parallel something is given and you have to prove the ratio, so it means that you have to apply Thales theorem. Okay, I told you how to recognize which theorem we are going to apply. So when the parallel is given and you have to prove the ratio, then in that case we have to use Thales theorem. And when the ratio is given and you have to prove parallel, then it means you have to use converse of Thales theorem. Okay, now student, what we will do? What is given student? Given is AB is parallel to DC and EF is parallel to AB. Okay, now students see, if AB is parallel to DC and AB is also parallel to EF, then it is sure that na EF will also parallel to DC. So we can say that EF will also parallel to DC. Okay. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove AE upon ED equal to BF upon FC. Okay. So for proving this statement, we need to draw some construction. What we will do, student? Either you join A to C, or you join B to D. In both cases, result will come same. Okay. So what I am going to do? I am doing one construction, that is I am joining A to C. Okay. And in the construction part, I will write in construction. What I will write, student? Join AC. Okay. Why I have do that? Student? Because I have to apply Thales theorem, and in Thales theorem, what was the theorem? When a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle, intersect the other two sides, then the other two sides divided in the same ratio. Now, when we will join that AC, suppose this point is O. Okay? Now, this point is O. So now we will take a student for proof, we will take first triangle ADC. So in triangle ADC, student, see, EF was parallel to DC na. So if EF is parallel to DC, then EO will also parallel to DC, because EO is lying on the EF. So we can say na, EO is parallel to DC. Why? Because EF was parallel to DC and EO is lying on the EF, hence EO will also parallel to DC. So in a triangle, a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle, divides the other two sides in the same ratio. So in this triangle, by Thales theorem, student, what we can write? We can write AE upon ED is equal to AO upon OC. We can write this thing, student. See, this thing we can write, because see, this is a triangle ADC, and in triangle ADC, EO is parallel to DC. So this will divide the other two sides in the same ratio, means the ratio of AE and ED will equal to the ratio of AO and OC. Now, suppose it is equation number 1. Now, similarly, we will take triangle CAB. Student, if I will take in triangle CAB, so in this case also, student, now OF is parallel to which side? OF is parallel to AB. OF is parallel to AB. In a triangle, a line is parallel to one side of the triangle, then that line will divide the other two sides in the same ratio. So we can say in this triangle, OF is parallel to AB. So we can write by Thales theorem, okay, CO by OA will be equal to CF by FB. Okay. Now, student, this thing can also be written like OA upon CO is equal to FB upon CF. I have done the reciprocal. Okay. Why I have do that, student? Because I have to compare these two equations. So suppose this is equation number 2. Now, students, see, we got equation number 1 and we got equation number 2. So see, equation number 1 was AE upon ED equal to AO by OC, and equation number 2 is OA upon CO is equal to FB upon CF. See, in those two equations, AE upon ED is also equal to AO by OC, and this OA by OC is also equal to BF by CF. So by comparing from इक्वेशन 1 and 2, आपको पता है ना, when A equal to B and B is also equal to C, when A equal to B and B is also equal to C, so we can say A will also equal to C by Euclid geometry. A equal to B and B is also equal to C, so A and C will also be equal. देखो ये AO है और ये OA है, दोनों सेम ही चीज है. AO and OA both are same. OC and CO both are same, means AE upon ED is equal to AO by OC, and OA by OC is divided by CO is also equal to BF by CF. So by comparing these two equations, we can write AE upon ED will be equal to FB upon CF. ठीक है, so it is proved. But in the question BF is written and I have written FB, so you can change the order. So when you will change the order, what you will get? AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. Proved. So first we have drawn one construction, then we applied Thales theorem in both the two triangle, and we got the result. So by that way, student, you have to solve this type of question. Okay, so please note down it. Now student, next question for today is, in figure A, B and C are the points on OP, OQ and OR respectively, such that AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR. Then we have to show that BC will also parallel to QR. Okay, so whatever thing is given, first we will write it. Given that, what is given? AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR. It is given. So what we have to prove? We have to prove BC is parallel to QR. ठीक है, means parallel you have to prove. It means that in any point we need to use converse of Thales theorem. Okay, so first whatever things are remaining are given, we will apply that on the given figure. Okay, so see, first we will consider AB and parallel, AB and PQ together, and then we will consider AC and PR together, because parallel is given, so it means that in any triangle we need to apply Thales theorem. Okay, so now in which triangle, student, AP is parallel to PQ? In which triangle AP is parallel to PQ? See, in triangle OPQ, in triangle OPQ, AB is parallel to PQ, so we will write in triangle OPQ, AB is parallel to PQ. So by Thales theorem, now student, by Thales theorem, in this triangle AB, a line is parallel to one side of the triangle, then this line will divide the other two sides in the same ratio. So by Thales theorem, what we can write? We can write OA upon AP, AP is equal to OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ. ठीक है, first equation. ठीक है, in the triangle AB was parallel to PQ, so by Thales theorem OA by AP is equal to OB by BQ. Similarly, student, when we will take triangle OPCR, ठीक है, in triangle OPR, so in triangle OPR, AC is parallel to PR, AC is parallel to PR. So by Thales theorem again, by Thales theorem, what we can write in this triangle? In this triangle, AC is parallel to PR, so the other two sides will divide in the same ratio, means OA by AP, OA by AP is equal to OC by CR. ठीक है, OA by AP is equal to OC by CR. Equation number 2. Now compare equation number 1 and equation number 2, student. in equation 1 and equation number 2, left hand side is equal, then the right hand side will also be equal. So from equation 1 and 2, we can write OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. ठीक है. Now student, you got one result by comparing equation 1 and equation 2. What you got? OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. Now see, these ratios are lying in which triangle? So see, in this triangle OQR. ठीक है. In triangle OQR, the ratio of other two sides are in the same ratio. The ratio of other two sides are same in this triangle. ठीक है. तो आप देखो ट्रायंगल OQR में OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. ठीक है. और ये किस ट्रायंगल में है? ये ट्रायंगल में है इन ट्रायंगल OQR. तो जब रेशियो गिवन होता है तो हम क्या कह सकते हैं? आपको मैंने कॉन्वर्स ऑफ थेल्स थ्योरम बताया था स्टूडेंट. इफ यू रिमेंबर देन सी, इफ अ लाइन divides any two sides in the same ratio, then that line will parallel to the third side. This is known as the converse of Thales theorem. Okay. See, in a triangle, when a line divides the other two sides in the same ratio, which line is dividing? BC is dividing of two lines, which is OQ and OR in the same ratio. See, in this triangle, in triangle OQR, BC divides two sides. Which side? Two sides OQ and OR in same ratio, na? In same ratio. See, OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. See, that BC divides the two sides. Which side? OB, OQ and OR in the same ratio, means OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. Then that line will be parallel to the third side by converse of Thales theorem. So by converse of Thales theorem. What is converse of Thales theorem? When a line divides the other two sides of the triangle in the same ratio. कौन सी है other two side? Other two side कौन सी है? OQ and OR, और उनको सेम रेशियो में डिवाइड कर रहा है. BC means OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR, जो कि यहाँ पर आया है. See, OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR, और ये किस ट्रायंगल में है? इन ट्रायंगल OQR. और कौन सी लाइन डिवाइड कर रही है? BC. So by in triangle OQR, BC divides the other two sides OQ and OR in the same ratio, this ratio. So by the converse of Thales theorem, we can say BC will be parallel to QR. That line will be parallel to the third side. अरे एक ही साइड बची थी इस ट्रायंगल में, दो साइड को तो डिवाइड कर दिया था सेम रेशियो में, तो कौन सी साइड बची थी? QR. तो ये BC जो होगा वो QR के पैरेलल होगा. This is known as the converse of Thales theorem. Okay. So in this question we have applied Thales theorem also and converse of Thales theorem also. So you need to look कि how to apply these type of question. First, whatever things are given, with the help of that given things, find out the result. When you will get the result, when you will compare it, you will get another result, and by seeing that result, you can recognize that if this is happening, then that condition will follow or that theorem will follow. Okay. So by that way, student, you have to solve this type of question. And whatever question I am solving now, it is either of exercise 6.2 or before exercise 6.2, means the example also I am solving and the question is also I am solving till now. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you. So please note down it. Now student, next question, that is in figure PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR and angle PST equal to angle PRQ. Prove that PQR is a isosceles triangle. Okay. So how to solve? Okay. So see, it's solving. See step how to solve this question. What is given? Student, what is given? PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR. ठीक है. Now PS upon SQ, see, PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR. ठीक है. See, this is happening in which triangle? This is happening in triangle PQR. So if a line divides the other two sides in the same ratio, see, ratio is given, PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR. So this line will be parallel to QR by the concept of converse of Thales theorem. What is the converse of Thales theorem? When a line divides the two sides of a triangle in the same ratio. Here the line is ST and that line ST divides PQ and PR in the same ratio, means PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR. So that line will be parallel to the third side, means ST will be parallel to QR by converse of Thales theorem. Okay, so PS upon SQ equal to PT upon TR is given, and so in triangle PQR by converse of Thales theorem that ST will be parallel to QR. ठीक है, because ratio is given, that line dividing the other two sides in the same ratio, so this line will be parallel to the third side, means QR. Now if this line is parallel to QR, ठीक है, and one more thing is given, student, one more thing is given, that angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. ठीक है, angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. Now student, suppose I am doing the numbering, suppose it is 1, it is 2, it is 3. ठीक है, so if ST is parallel to QR, student, so I can write now angle PST is equal to angle PQR, corresponding angle, is it clear? Because ST is parallel to QR, so angle 1 will be equal to angle 2, or what is the name of angle 1? Angle PST, and angle 2 is angle PQR. So or I can write also angle 1 equal to angle 2. ठीक है, suppose it is equation number 1. Similarly, student, what was given in the question given was angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. ठीक है, and in the figure angle PST I have assumed angle 1, and angle PRQ is equal to angle 3. Suppose it is equation number 2. Now equation number 1 is angle 1 equal to angle 2, equation number 2 is angle 1 equal to angle 3. So by equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2 I can write now angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Or what is the name of angle 2? Angle 2 will be angle PQR, and angle 3 is angle PRQ. So angle PQR and angle PRQ are equal to each other. So if in a triangle two angles are equal, so if the triangle is PQR, and in PQR angle Q and angle R are equal, so hence this triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. Hence triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. ठीक है, very simple question was there. Ratio was given, PS upon SQ was equal to PT upon TR, it is given. So it means that by converse of Thales theorem, ST will be parallel to QR. Now because ST and QR are parallel, so corresponding angle will be equal. So angle PST will be equal to angle PQR, so angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. That was the equation number 1. Similarly, in the question it was given that angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. So it means that angle 1 was also equal to angle 3. So by comparing equation 1 and 2, we got the result angle 2 equal to angle 3. Angle 2 was angle PQR, angle 3 was angle PRQ. So if in a triangle two angles are equal, then that triangle is known as isosceles triangle. Okay, so please note down it. Now student, next question is that using Thayer's theorem, and that Thayer's theorem was 6.1 theorem number. Okay, the Thayer's theorem was the theorem number 6.1 from your NCERT book. So that's why I have written 6.1. Using Thayer's theorem, that was 6.1, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. Okay, a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle parallel to the another side bisect the third side. Student, if you remember the midpoint theorem, so this is the theorem converse of midpoint theorem. Okay, student, in class 9th you have studied midpoint theorem also and the converse of midpoint theorem. So actually it is the converse of midpoint theorem. What was the converse of midpoint theorem? If a line drawn from one side of the triangle, if a line drawn from the midpoint of one side of the triangle parallel to the another side bisects the third side, it was the converse of midpoint theorem. So first we will draw the diagram. What is question is saying, what we have to prove. Okay, suppose it is a triangle ABC. Okay, it is a triangle ABC. Suppose D is the midpoint of AB. Okay, D is the midpoint of AB. So according to the statement, a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle. So triangle is ABC and it is the D is the midpoint of one side of the triangle, and one line is drawn which is parallel to the another side. This line will be parallel to the another side, will bisect the third side. Means when we will draw that like this, so that D AC at point E. So this we have to prove, means we have to prove A equal to EC. Okay, again I am going to repeat this statement. What was the statement? If a line drawn from the midpoint of one side of the triangle, so first I have drawn triangle ABC and I have taken up side, one side is AB. So suppose D is the midpoint of AB, so from D one line is passing which is parallel to the another side. So suppose it is parallel to BC, so that line will bisect the third side, means AC, that AC will be bisected at E. So what is given? In given, what we will write? D is the midpoint of AB. D is the midpoint of AB. Midpoint of AB, and DE is parallel to BC. ठीक है? ABC is a triangle. D is the midpoint of one side of the triangle, that is AB, and from D one line is drawn which is parallel to another side. Another side means suppose BC. So that line will bisect the third side. Means we have to prove AE equal to EC. It is also known as the converse of midpoint theorem. So to prove में क्या लिखेंगे? In to prove, what we will write, student? AE will be equal to EC, or you can write E is the midpoint of AC. So using Thayer's theorem, this question is very easy, student. Now, what is Thayer's theorem, student? What is Thayer's theorem? When a line is drawn parallel to the one side of the triangle, intersecting the other two sides in the same ratio, then the other two sides will divide it in the same ratio. Okay? What is the Thayer's theorem? Thayer's theorem is that when a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle, intersecting the other two sides at distinct point, then other two sides will divide it in the same ratio. Now in this question, DE is parallel to BC now. So in triangle, student, in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. So by Thayer's theorem, what we can write? By Thayer's theorem, we can write AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. यही तो होगा. एक ट्रायंगल में अगर एक लाइन ड्रॉ की गई है जो कि एक साइड के पैरेलल है, तो अदर टू साइड को सेम रेशियो में डिवाइड करेगी. सो AD अपॉन DB विल बी इक्वल टू AE अपॉन EC. बट स्टूडेंट, D was the midpoint of AB na. D was the midpoint of AB because D is the midpoint of AB. D is the midpoint of AB. So we can say na AD is equal to DB. AD is equal to DB. So from equation number 1, student, from equation number 1, AD upon DB was equal to AE by EC. So because AD and DB are equal now, because G was the midpoint, so in place of AD I can write DB. So DB by DB is equal to AE by EC. So that DB cancel. So 1 is equal to AE upon EC. So when you will do the cross multiplication, EC is equal to AE or AE is equal to EC. Proved. यही तो prove करना था. This we have to prove that A is equal to AC. कि bisect the third side. Bisect the third side means E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint of AC और A equal to AC. EC. ठीक है? A equal to EC. अगर A equal to EC है इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? E is the midpoint of AC. ऐसे लिख सकते हो. Hence E is the midpoint of AC. It is also given in your exercise 6.2. All question I am solving from your exercise. Okay, either exercise or example. One more question we will discuss. After that, we will finish exercise 6.2. Student, mostly question I have told you. Okay, so first you note down this. After that, one more question I will tell you. Now, student, this is also from your exercise 6.2. Okay, all question, whatever question I have solved, it is either from exercise 6.2 or from the example before 6.2. Okay, so what is the question? ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and its diagonal intersect each other at point O. Then show that AO upon BO equal to CO upon DO. So first we will draw the trapezium. So suppose trapezium ABCD is like that. Okay, this is a trapezium ABCD and its diagonal suppose AC and BD. Okay, wait a minute student, it is not straight. Suppose student, it may be tilted, but assume it. Suppose it is ABCD. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and AC and BD are its diagonal, which is intersect each other at O. So we have to prove that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. So student, because we have to prove the ratio, so it means that in somehow we have to use Thales theorem. Okay, and for Thales theorem we need a parallel line. Okay, so what we will do student, from O we will draw a line which is parallel to either AB or DC. Okay, so for solving we will do the construction. Okay, okay, and for construction what we will do, from O we will draw a line parallel to either AB or DC, because if it will parallel to AB then it will automatically parallel to DC. Okay, so from here I am drawing a line that is suppose OM. Okay, so what I will do, draw MO parallel DC. Okay, draw MO parallel DC, and if MO is parallel to DC, so MO will also parallel to AB, because AB and DC are also parallel to each other, because AB and DC are parallel. Okay, so what I have done, I have drawn a line I have drawn a line that is MO which is parallel to DC, and if MO is parallel to DC, then it will also parallel to AB. So now student, how we will solve it? First I will take, see, MO is parallel to DC in which triangle? MO is parallel to DC in which triangle? In triangle ADC, MO is parallel to DC. So by Thales theorem, I hope all of you know what is Thales theorem now. So by Thales theorem, I can write AM by MD equal to AO by OC. ठीक है, इक्वेशन नंबर 1, AM by MD equal to AO by OC. ठीक है. Now student, if now one more thing, MO was parallel to DC in triangle ADC, but MO is also parallel to AB. If MO is parallel to DC, then MO is also parallel to AB. Okay, so in triangle, and MO is parallel to AB in which triangle? In triangle DAB. MO is parallel to AB in which triangle? In triangle DAB. क्योंकि जब MO DC के parallel था तो वो कौन सा triangle था? Triangle ADC. Similarly, if MO is parallel to AB, then the triangle will be triangle DAB. So in triangle DAB, student, MO is parallel to AB. Okay. So by Thales theorem again, by Thales theorem, student, what we can write? Tell me what we can write. We can write dm upon MA equal to DO upon OB. ठीक है, DO upon OB, because triangle DAB, and in triangle DAB MO is parallel to AB, so that MO will intersect, this MO will divide the other two sides in the same ratio. So DM upon MA is equal to DO upon OB. ठीक है. Now see, here is coming AM upon MD and here is coming DM upon MA. So I am going to do reciprocal of it. So what will be its reciprocal? MA upon DM can be written as OB upon DO. ठीक है, OB upon DO. Now see students, here is AM upon MD and here is MA upon DM. So both are same. If you want to write in the same manner, then you can easily write this MA can be written as AM and this DM can be written as MD is equal to OB by DO. This is equation number 2. Now see equation 1 and 2. In equation 1 and 2, both equation having left hand side equal, because AM upon MD is also equal to A by OC and AM by MD is also equal to OB by DO. So from equation number 1 and 2, student, what we can write? From equation number 1 and 2, AO by OC is equal to OB by DO. ठीक है. Now what you do? See, whatever we want to prove, that is coming. Okay. See, AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. So what I am going to do? I am dividing this OB this side and multiplying this OB in this side. So this can also be written as AO by OB. AO by OB is also equal to OC by DU. ठीक है, OC by DU. What I have done? First I have write equation number 1, then equation number 2, then I have compared. After comparing, I got AO by OC equal to AO by OC is equal to OB by DU. ठीक है. बट हमको क्या प्रूव करना है? AO by BO ना, तो अब क्या करो, इसको इधर मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, इसको इधर मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. ठीक है. तो AO upon OB is equal to OC upon DU, and this we have to prove. ठीक है. OC can also be written as CO, so both are same. Okay. AB लिखो चाहे BA लिखो, बात एक ही है. So it means that whatever thing we need to prove it, we have proved. So by this way, student, you have to solve the question based on Thales theorem and the converse of Thales theorem. So from exercise 6.2, out of 10 question, I hope I have solved 7 or 8 questions. So remaining question, student, you can solve by yourself. So by that way we have finished up to exercise 6.2. okay, so please complete up to exercise 6.2. in the next class we will study the criteria for similarity of the triangle. जैसे हमने कॉन्ग्रुएंसी के लिए पढ़ा था डबल ए, ट्रिपल ए, double AS, triple S, SAS, RHS. Similarly, we will study the criteria for similarity of the triangle, and this concept we will study in the next part. Okay, so till then, students, have a nice day. Take care. Thank you.